Okay, so hi team, recording has been started. Let me share my screen. Okay, so as I told you, correct, the very first step is to go to node.js org and install node, right? So to install node, you need to download the latest, no, not latest, recommended version of node. It will be an MSI file. Just download it, next, and next, click and done, installed. Once you install node, the next step should be open command prompt. Okay, open cmd, correct, your command prompt, prompt, right? And then what you do is you type command npm install -g @angular cli. So it is like command line interface, that is called cli. Angular is a command line interface, correct, command line framework, sorry. uh, that is why it is called, that is why we are adding cli. And npm is node package manager. So what we are saying is we are telling npm, and we're saying, hey node, hey npm, install what? Install angular command line framework globally. -g means globally. Getting my point? So this is how we are installing angular framework globally. Okay, next thing that you need to do is you need to have an editor, correct? Without editor you cannot do anything. So editor, which editor?
Visual
Visual,
Studio Code.
correct, Visual Studio Code, right? This is your editor. Basically this is your third prerequisite. Okay, so where you're going to get this one is, go back here. Just say Visual Studio Code download. That's it. Just write this one. um, in Google, the very first link is the one which you need to download. Yeah, that's one. You go here, and then you will get, yeah, you'll get this Windows, right? Download, correct. If you have Mac, download for Mac, correct. So download. That is also like next, and done. No, I mean specific setting that you need to do. Once these three things are done, then only you can start with your project making, right? So what I'm doing is I kept one folder called training. In this folder only I will be putting, all my projects, right? Or dummy projects, right? Dummy project means dummy samples, basically samples, all samples I will put it over here only. So every sample is like your project, correct? So what I will do is I will go to cmd command prompt on this location, right? On this location, and in this location I will create one new project. So I say ng new again,
New
because
project name.
angular, wait, because angular is installed, angular framework is installed in my system. So now I can, type angular command. So my first angular command is ng. Sorry, my first angular command is creating a new project. So I say ng means angular. Ng is a short form of angular. I say, hey angular, right? Create new what? New project. So my project name, right? My project name. So what is my project name? You give me a project name. You give me a project name.
VMS 2021.
I say vms, vms ng new, vms ng new, vms demo. Okay, let let this create. Okay, let this create. So just 2 minutes. Okay, let this all create. So I say, I mean, they ask, do you need to, go for, I mean, do you want Angular to know all these things? So I say no. I press N. Then they say, what kind of, I mean, no, what they say is, would you like to add Angular routing? I said no. because you don't know about routing as of now, right? So we don't put, yes, we say no. So then they ask, like, do you want CSS, SES, SASS, less? Which one? So I say, we'll go with the preprocessor, SES, syntastical awesome style sheets, something like that, right? So SES, they are preprocessors. I'll tell you what are preprocessors. We'll go step by step. Okay, as of now you can understand it is an advanced version of, correct, of CSS. Okay, it is a it's a programming version of CSS. So far, have you seen any kind of programming, logical statements, and anything in CSS? Answer is no. But in preprocessors like SCSS, SASS, less, stylus, you can do that. Okay, we'll see all these things in detail. No worries. Now it has created, my Angular framework has created these many files under my project, right? And they are installing few packages. So let this happen. Okay, so let this happen. Let's wait and see what are the, what is the next step. I want this one to be, to be gone under your eyes so that you will understand what are the steps, which is required. Okay, let's wait and see till the time it is not completing, and then we proceed with the project and all. Okay, I mean, then we proceed with the coding and all.
Sir, hello.
Wait. I'll answer. Let it install. Huh? I'm on mute. Let it install. Just give me a minute. Till the time this is installing, give me a minute. Hello, hello. Yes, team. So, did you
Yes, sir.
notice? Did you notice what they have? I mean, what npm has installed or what has happened? So you can see till this place. I mean, till this point, it was adding all the files, and from here onward, it says packages installed successfully, which means they're installing some packages. So if I say what are the packages, so you can understand the packages like I'm considering that you have no knowledge on .NET and Java also. So I will not take those examples. I will take some real world example to make you understand what exactly happened. Okay, please pay attention carefully. I mean, please pay attention, please focus and listen to me carefully. Okay, now the project has been created, VMS demo. Inside that you can see a lot of files are there, right? So you can see automatically git has done, we'll talk about it later. E2E talk about it later, right? All these files also talk about later. So you can see this one folder called node modules. So what is this node modules? This node modules is the folder, correct, which has all the packages. If you enter, you can see all the packages that you require to run the project, right? To I mean compile the project, to execute the project, correct? Use the functionality. It has all those packages. Do you all remember C++ till now? Do you still remember? Do you all still remember C++?